guys, what's going on? I'm HG bringing you the second episode of the Bradford save, and we start with the transfers. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of money to do, and you see the situation here. This sort of sums up everything in a nutshell that may have gone wrong with Bradford in real life right now. No one went out, and a ton of free players came in. So that's a lot of wages on the packet right now, and we didn't have a lot of room to maneuver. So essentially, we had enough funds to get one more free. I basically just transferred all the budget into wages and got one player in and two loans in. That's all we've got at this point. I did actually then reduce the rewards for the cup playing, which has given me another 100k transfer budget, which I'm just going to put back in wages and maybe see if I can find another free transfer somewhere or a real cheap youth prospect. We are just sat before the first game of the season. There's a few days to bring another player in, maybe. So if I can, I'll just do a lot of scouting, but see if I can find a sort of a youth gem prospect somewhere. Obviously, we're outside of, we're pre any regens anyway at this point, so we're not going to get any of that right now. I'll see if I can find someone who I can bring in who can just be outstanding for us. But the three players I have brought in, so everyone above here, everyone up to Tom Clare was already on this system, as you can see, 25th of June. This is the first person we've got in here. We highlighted the defence as the problem last time out. And whilst he's only current ability 3, he's actually probably one of the most highly valued players. He's a lot of wages, 2.5k. Like I say, I basically put all the money in wages up for this guy. He's 2.5k, and on the wages, first team, he's listed as backup player, but he's in his prime years. But you can see there we've got a lot of good physicals in this area. He's not the fastest, he's 28 Greek, so he's got a lot of years in him. Marks opponents tightly, I do like that as well. For 14 strength, jumping reach 15, tackling 14, heading 13, marking 13. All a lot of good attributes. Essentially, the average attributes for the league is about 11, 12. So that's what I was sort of looking at for the work rate 16, positioning 13. He's got basically all the good stats in all the good places as far as I'm concerned. 12 leadership isn't that bad either. 16 determination is great. 9 concentration, maybe not. But a lot of good physicals. Essentially, I did change these over to... what did I change them over to? I think it's still on 5 minimum for the sort of the low stats. And then it's 10 and 14 is the high marker. 6'2" as well. Good jumping reach, good stamina. Not the fastest, but he's a centre-back, so I'm not too bothered by that. No-nonsense centre-back, that's what I like to see. Got him on a 3-year deal as well, which is pretty good. So we've got him all the way through to 31 years of age. So we've got him in his prime years, as it says there. He was previously at Hamilton and a bunch of other... He obviously started in Greece, but he went to Hamilton for a couple of years, and he was a free agent. So this, I think he's super, super good, really, for what we need. It's only given 3-star current ability, 3-star potential. I'm not sure why, considering the stats on this. I mean, obviously his technical ability, first touch 6 isn't great, but his technicals, where we need them most in terms of no-nonsense centre-back, tackling, heading, marking, positioning, strength, all great. Aggression 17 might be a bit of a problem in League 1, but anticipation 11 ain't bad for this level, and bravery 15 ain't bad for this. Pretty damn good for that as well. So I think we've got a really good solid centre-back here, and I think this really helps boost our defensive situation, because that was a real problem going into this. Now this is a name that everyone will probably be recognise in Football Manager this year. Freddie Woodman. I'm fairly certain he's one of those players that pretty much everyone gets in lower leagues because he's pretty damn good, and he's always a loan interest from Newcastle, and that's exactly what we've got from here. His vision ain't great, but I think he's actually an improvement of all the goalkeepers we had, because all our goalkeepers were current ability 3, and this chap's 21, and he has ability to improve. So he'll probably improve with first team exposure here. And Newcastle play everything, so this is a completely no-lose situation for us. Newcastle pay all of the wages, and we're all good for this. He's played a couple of friendly games as well, which have actually, the friendlies have gone quite well in fairness for us. Acceleration obviously not particularly great either here, but aerial reach, one-on-ones, reflexes, rushing out 14, eccentricity slap bang in the middle at 10. That's what I like, and tendency to punch is slightly on the higher side, but I'm not overly fussed by that right now. 6'1" as well. Good player. Anyone who's played Football Manager, I'm fairly certain, will be aware of Freddie Woodman. And finally is probably another one, really. Jake Vokins from Southampton. We've got him in on loan. He's not the greatest in everything. He's not got a lot of outstanding stats. He's got a lot of acceleration, which is one of the issues we had with our fullbacks right now. Was we didn't really have a pacey fullback in this situation. His defensive technicals aren't that great. It's a lot of light blue across the board here. Anticipation 8, not great. Work rate 11, teamwork 10. A lot of average marking, tackling, technique, all sort of 10, 11, 12. Sort of on the average for League One, really. But that's not too bad. I mean, when you look at our situation at left back, it's not amazing. Let's go to the team report real quick and have a look at the squad depth. So that's, if you remember, all of these are sort of in, well, that colour, really. But this isn't too bad because even though we've only got 4 players for the right back, they're all pretty good, these 3 right here. And they are all primary. This is the situation I want to go off because Joe Riley's are probably our best potential going forward. And he was playing on the left in the sort of the auto pick system, and he had Mellor on the right because our left backs were all fairly atrocious. Not fairly atrocious, but you see that they're all 2.5 star at most. But he's got a little bit of potential to grow into. So getting someone for this left hand side, so that gives us Vokins and Chickson as backup on this left hand side now, and Chris Wood had a bit of room to grow as well. So it gives us a little bit more room on this side, which allows Riley to play on the right instead, where he's more beneficial. And bear in mind, this McGowan here is actually a centre back first and foremost. So Cyrus is sort of coming as a bit of a backup for the centre back as well, but it's a good backup to have. And quite a lot for a backup, but it allows us that little bit more flexibility in defence. And of course, getting Freddie Woodman in goal has really boosted that situation right now. Because I mean, you look at that, look at the situation for goalkeeper before we had Woodman in goal there. As we sort of went last time, up front ain't too bad in general. Not got a lot. I mean, got a lot of players who can play AM right, but not a lot of decent ones there. So that might be the place where I look for a better backup. I mean, we've got a lot of lone players who can go there, so I might just leave that for this season. That might be something to go forward. We might just bank that transfer budget we have left over for now. Maybe save that for January in case there's injury crisis or in January or something like that. But anyway, that's how that is. That's how the sort of the situation goes. There's a lot more on this left hand side as well, which is what I like now. A lot more on this left hand side. We still haven't got really any. This is a good squad for terms of some links, but it's a lot better now. In my opinion, those 3 transfers, even though we've not spent a single penny funding wise, we spend £2.5 grand on wages per week, and now I've got a tiny bit left over. I'll just quickly show you the schedule right now. Friendlies went really well. I left them more to the assistant manager, but went really well. We only lost in Newcastle and Partick Thistle, and that was a really weird game. They scored 2 goals in injury time, so I'm not too bad about it. I mean, that's quite good. I mean, obviously, a bunch of income matches here. Obviously, Newcastle, Everton, and Norwich, and a couple of fitness ones towards the end against lower league sides like Halifax and Yorkshire Amateur, just to get a bit more fitness into the team before this first game with Shrewsbury, which is what we're going to bring you right now. So, welcome to the Matchday squad. Yes, I'm back over this side. I just moved over for the transfers because I was in the way of the actual list for the transfers. Still deciding which side is best for the camera. I'll work it out going forward, but you'll see some consistency there. Now, this is the team that's going to line up right now. I'm actually not entirely certain about that DLP being McGowan, considering he's not really DM. That's the reason why, because he's injured. That's why. I might need to boost that position at some point, but he's just going to stay there for now. I think I might stick him on ball-winning midfielder because he's more of a defensive player. There we are. He is that sort of centre-back position right there. So yeah, we've got Vokins on the left, Riley on the right, Knight, Percival and O'Connor in the middle, Woodman in goal. McGowan's just going to operate that position while Reeves is injured. Akpan and O'Brien in the middle in those traditional slots there. And the inside forwards being Payne and Seedorf. Now that would normally be Scannell on the right here, who is one of our best players, but he's just returning to fitness and he's only on 80% fitness to start with. So I'm not going to bother risking him right now. And Doyle up front is our best option there. I've had to stick him on the bench because we need 1 Bradford player. There's only 4 Bradford players in the actual entire squad and none of them match up to the first team at all, really. I think that's our best one from... Yeah. Our best one is Mr. Powell here, and even so, he's an AMC as well. I'm not sure how good he is outside that, so I just stuck the goalie in as number 1 there as our options. The rest of the bench is just Ball, Saris, Brunker, Mellor, Robinson, and Wright there. Saris goes on the bench. Doesn't quite get first on here. Actually, I might put we'll bring Saris on for Percival. And I'll put him on his no-nonsense centre back. On defend, there we are. I'll put him on his favoured one there. And that's the team going forward. So let's submit this and we'll see where we go. We haven't given a number to Vokins. We'll give him 16. I don't think either of my captains are playing right now either, which is slightly unfortunate. I may have to address that situation going forward. But here we go. So, I didn't do it in the dressing room. It's going well. I went straight past the dressing room. I'm not sure how I did that. I am professional. I do swear. Is this undone itself? I'm on extended. I might just put this on key for now and just see how that goes. I just want to see how things would go. Yeah, let's go a little bit more direct. Go on then. You're saying that? I mean, this is highlightless. What an entertaining first match we're having so far. There's been 4 shots. Oh, hello. Something's happening. I actually really want to get the tabs on right now. League table and match stats on the right. There we go. Send that to the top 12, can we? Yeah, we'll just send it up to the top side. Oh yes, I'm doing this on. I do this on the, what's it called? What's the thing for this called? Data analysis position. I like data analysis. It's the mix of 3D and the oh, he's offside, isn't he? Nope. Okay. I just saw that and I thought he was offside. Nope, we're good. It is a corner. We're fine. I thought it was going to be an offside out there. I feel like the highlight itself is a little bit slow. I'll just put it on. Let's put it on slightly faster. Payne to a corner in the middle. Defender, of course, there. Payne, our right winger in the middle of the field. Cyrus, one of our acquisitions there. Akpan over to O'Brien on the left. Can he swing that in anywhere? No, he couldn't find the angle. Well, he did find the angle. That was the problem. I'm not even ashamed of that. We've got another. Oh no! Oh, he's banged it in. Oh, he's offside. Now we're offside. Now we're offside. What a roller coaster of emotions that was. Yeah, I don't think. Yes, he's a mile offside. We don't need to see that again. Okay, now they've got a free kick on this side over here, and strikes Riley in a row. Seedorf runs like If you can get it over to, it won't tell me who the player is. That's the downside of this format. I might go straight to 2D next match. We'll see how that goes. We'll sell on a format next time around. But it's kind of wasted. And he finally get over to Payne, who was over there. Doyle in the middle. No. Akpan. Clear. Bang. 1-0 Bradford. No nonsense Akpan goal there. That was, oof. He looks a decent choice already. Yes, he does. 60% possession we've had of this match so far. Now we get to watch this in director form as Saris just holds the ball, gets it over to Payne, who heads it across. Manuel only clears it to Akpan, who just smashes that on the half volley, it says there. Absolutely smashes that into the goal. What a first goal for the season. That was... We'll probably see better ones, but that was a real sweet goal to get there. 1-0 Bradford. Up to 4th. With 1 game played so far. Oh, that was an inch perfect tackle, as it says at the bottom there. Even I was able to appreciate that as an inch perfect tackle. We've got McGowan on the ball. But Payne on the right there. How is he faring as an inside forward? I will have a quick look at the... Oh, Doyle. Clear. Smashes it the goalie. Great. How is Payne doing on the right side? 6.8 at the moment. In fact, I mean, no one's doing amazingly well, apart from Akpan, who's obviously got the boost from the goal. That's half time. Half time. Dressing room. Let's see if we can actually give a talk this time. Tell the team to do this for the fans. Yeah, I mean, all right then. Go out there and give the fans the assertive. Didn't make a difference. I'm not listening to him ever again. Passionate. I have faith in you. I have faith. More faith. End team talk. Start second half. Start. Why is it not? I don't know. It keeps not registering my clicks today for some reason. So let's get this half underway. O'Brien on the ball and disappears. Wasn't an instant highlight. That's fine. Oh, O'Brien's been booked. The first yellow card of the season. But yeah, we are dominating this so far. We're 10 shots to 5, 7 on target to 2, 55% possession. We have dropped that 56. We are going down the flanks a little bit. Nothing's happened this second half. We've got to 70 minutes. I'm going to pause and just switch a few players up, get a bit more. Brokins looks nervous, so let's shift Riley over, like we said earlier. We'll shift Riley over to the left because he can do it that side, and we'll bring Mellor on the right to give that a little bit more. How is he? First, has to be full back attack. Not sure I like that. I'll leave that on wing back for now. O'Brien's being booked, so let's just save him just in case. Josh Ryan's available to do that ball-to-ball midfielder, absolutely fine. And I don't really think anyone else is playing amazingly badly. Doyle's not doing great up front, so let's actually just do the triple change and bring Brunker in. What does he prefer to be? Target man support. Do that, actually. Let's just do all 3 changes, why not? See how that works. Oh, and Seedorf immediately gets booked. That's great. Lovely. 1-0. Still unbalanced. I'm happy to keep this unbalanced, really. Right, swinging this corner in. Brunker at the back. Seedorf nearly gets that poacher's goal once again. Not sure. I don't think it was offside that time either, which would have been an absolute shame if we were. They've actually not had a shot this half yet, I don't think. They're still on 5 shots, and we've rocketed up to 14. Can we get a goal before this match ends? We've still got 4 minutes of regular time. Bradford down to 6th. This is purely on goal difference, which is the first day of the season, of course. 7th, in fact, now. Riley up to only clears it to Norburn. This is dangerous. They've not really had much of a presence this second half. And it's offside. Thank God for that. Oh! I'm not sure if that was their first shot this half, but he just runs and runs, and they had about 4 players offside right there. Thankfully, the player who did get it in, Doherty there, just offside. We maintain the number. I'm going to leave it unbalanced. I don't really feel like making a change here. 20 seconds of the half. It is a throw-in for them, but hopefully this is just the seeing it out highlight right now. Can we clear that? Not quite. Whaley on the outside. Bang. Here's our player. That's probably going to do. That's probably going to be full-time right there. They're going backwards. It's full-time, and we have a richly deserved victory, as the ticker said at the bottom right there. I always love this milestones one on the first day of the season, because everyone basically makes their first appearance for the season. But look at that domination. Absolutely there. 15 shots, 10 on target, only 1 goal. So maybe we need to work on chance conversion in our training a little bit. But not a bad first game of the season. So let's just tell everyone. Well done, lads. And team talk. No need to faff around on that. Good first win of the season. Only one goal. Could have been more. But we'll leave that for now. In control. Of course he thinks it's rolled out. And I'll leave that for myself. So, there we are. So next time round, we will probably bring this in a little bit later on, possibly. I mean, we've still got a little bit of the transfer window to go. So I'll let you know if there's been any incomes next time round. But we'll probably bring this in a little bit further down the schedule. Maybe for this, maybe only sort of Wickham and Fleetwood. Maybe just go a little bit further forward. I haven't quite decided. Blackpool Charlton is probably going to be a difficult pair of those, and Doncaster's a little bit local. So maybe Doncaster is something we focus on here going forward. Charlton and Doncaster, I think maybe we'll have a look for. I'll play through all of this and we'll come back for Charlton and Doncaster and see how we're getting on with the team as is. So, thank you for joining us. I've been amazing too. You've been amazing too. Until next time. Ta-ra.